Welcome to IADS Retail Park, a podcast by the International Association of Department Stores. Here, we explore everything related to retail. From department stores to global retail trends, the IADS Retail Park delivers insights, stories, and strategies to help you navigate the challenging retail world. Please be advised, this podcast uses AI clone voices created with human oversight to ensure quality and accuracy. India is the fastest growing major economy in the world. But here's the fascinating part. It's generally a saving economy where consumer spending spikes dramatically during a specific 45-day window. Anchita, you've analyzed this festival economy closely. What makes this period so economically powerful?
Well, Maya, it starts in September and runs through Diwali, usually ending in late October or early November. During this time, over 1 billion people increase spending across clothing, jewelry, groceries, and luxury goods. The festival season contributes a disproportionate share of annual sales for most retail categories.
We're talking about substantial numbers here. Some categories see 30 to 40% of their annual sales during this window.
For groceries and confectionery, it's even higher, reaching 50%. Indian festivals aren't just shopping events. They're deeply religious and culturally significant experiences that bring communities together. The economic value comes from that experiential dimension.
You referenced Pine and Gilmore's experience economy theory in your research. How does that framework apply to Indian festivals?
Think about Navratri, which spans 9 nights. People actively participate in traditional dances in large communal spaces. That's escapism through active participation and immersion. During Diwali, the festival of lights, homes, and streets are decorated with traditional oil lamps called diyas.
So you have co-creation through participation, storytelling through religious narratives, connection through community engagement, and escapism from everyday life.
Plus loyalty, which ensures ideological continuity year after year. Every seller, from street hawkers to multinationals, commoditizes these festivals to increase sales. Experiences command premium pricing because they're the most differentiated economic good.
The retail infrastructure supporting this is fascinating. India's unified payments interface transformed the landscape.
UPI is a real-time digital payment system developed by the National Payments Corporation of India. According to PwC India, it accounted for over 78% of total retail digital payments. They expect it will reach 90% by 2026.
That digital infrastructure enabled e-commerce platforms to capitalize on festival season in unprecedented ways.
Amazon India is the perfect case study. They launched the Amazon Great Indian Festival in 2015. What started as a 5-day sale in October has expanded to over a month. In 2024, it ran from September 27th to October 29.
And that was their best performing year. What drove those results?
They saw a 70% increase in sellers crossing 10 million rupees compared to 2023. Over 42,000 sellers experienced their highest ever single-day sales. But here's what's really interesting. Over 85% of customers came from non-metro cities.
That's a strategic shift toward Tier 2 and 3 regions.
Post-pandemic, Amazon India refocused on consumers outside metropolitan areas. In 2024, they hired around 110,000 new workers in these regions to meet festive demand. The expansion of India's middle class hinges on growth outside major cities.
Traditional sectors are equally impacted. The automobile and jewelry industries see massive seasonal spikes.
Around 30 to 40% of automobile sales occur during festival season. Households purchase high-value items like appliances, smartphones, and cars during this period. It's a combination of auspicious timing and robust promotional offers.
The jewelry sector saw domestic gold prices surge by over 15%, yet sales still increased.
The All India Gem and Jewelry Domestic Council anticipated a 30% increase in retail sales. Local and international brands found ways to combine luxury with affordability. The propensity for luxury consumption is rising with the expanding middle class.
We're seeing major international brands adapt their strategies. IKEA, Decathlon, Sephora have all entered the market.
Luxury brands are launching Diwali specific collections. Jimmy Choo created a Diwali capsule collection. Christian Louboutin launched the Diwali edit. Even outside India, brands are hosting Diwali events for the diaspora.
Condé Nast Traveler and Cartier hosted a Diwali ball in London with high-profile guests.
The Indian diaspora represents a significant market. In the UK, approximately 1.86 million people identify as having Indian ethnicity. That's 3.1% of the population, according to the 2021 census.
You examined Gallery Lafayette's expansion into India. They announced locations in New Delhi and Mumbai. What's the opportunity for them?
They'll need to cater to regional differences between the political and commercial capitals. Festival season will be absolutely key. Creating unique experiences during this period could set them apart from competitors.
But there's complexity in how festivals are celebrated across different regions and communities.
That's the critical insight. During Diwali, gambling is considered auspicious in North India and certain communities. But in the South, it's viewed as unholy during a spiritual time. A wide betting campaign could backfire spectacularly.
So a one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work.
Understanding micro contexts is essential. With different clientele in Mumbai and New Delhi, Galleries Lafayette might need tailored events for each city. They can't afford to lose customers to FOMO while trying to create exclusivity.
Another trend you identified is the rise in domestic travel during festival season.
There are three main categories: people returning to native places for family celebrations, spiritual tourism, and leisure travel. Post-pandemic, spiritual tourism has grown significantly. Agoda reported a 10% increase in searches for spiritual destinations during festival season in 2024.
About 3/4 of urban Indians plan travel during the September to December festive period.
More than 20% cited the festive atmosphere as their reason for traveling. Shorter vacations, long weekends, and promotional deals drive this tendency. It creates another layer of economic activity around festivals.
Some might compare this to Black Friday through Christmas in the West or Lunar New Year in China.
There are surface similarities in commercialization, but there's no comparable festival economy in those contexts. India's expanding middle class, preference for premium products, and rising disposable income combine with traditional festivals. The result is a planned consumer spending spike that happens annually at massive scale.
Even the stock markets participate. The Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange observe Muhurat trading on Diwali.
It's a 60-minute trading window because Diwali signifies prosperity and good luck. Studies show that indices absorb the effects around Diwali, with the pre-festival period showing the most significant impact.
Anchita, for international brands looking at India, what's the most important takeaway?
Brands must constantly innovate to capture the full potential while understanding cultural underpinnings. The diversity of India means offerings and communication must be relevant to specific target groups. The margin for error during festival season is very low, but the opportunity is immense for those who get it right.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of the IADS Retail Park. For more insights and exclusive content, follow us on LinkedIn, explore our Substack, and visit our website. We'll catch you soon on the next episode.